The following video will be concerning the online social media profile list for Elisa Lam, and this is listing them as blogs exclusively. It will cover a bunch of obscure and no longer available sources as well, in the hopes that this will be useful to people who wish to investigate what happened in the days or weeks happening just before she was no longer with us. I would like to point out, emphasis added, her no longer being with us is virtually exclusively going to end up being, if you look at it, an accidental death. Icons used on social media include this perfume and or picture in a fashion sketch area on a website. It was created 2012, February 5th, I think, but I don't know. The time and date stamps on the screen, by Karen Brankowitz. That was one of her icons for one of her pages. Next, this one, it's a trail of smoke. And then these two icons of the young ladies with this particular hairstyle. So let's go look at the first one. This is a rather obscure website. It's called Listography. And she went under LL and had this name for it. She just used LL. And it has a bunch of entries here, and they ended in 2013, and this one says January 22nd is the last time one of them experienced any kind of update. Now, an anomaly. On the website, it also lists a 2019 for notes. So let's look at that one, just get that out of the way. Replace this text with your list. Begin each item with an asterisk. What this is this is the default notes page right there. And it's not a note that was left by Ms. Lam. This is literally just the website updating the default page. Once you put something in there, it puts a time and date stamp that doesn't have the ability to change. This is the nouvelle-nouveau. I'm pronouncing that badly, of course. And this is one of her Tumblr pages. And it's the one that used the perfume icon, although Tumblr is incredibly good at making it impossible for me to find out what was going on. This is her last actual posting. I have arrived in La Land. I'm assuming that's LA land. And the rest of these were auto reposts or scheduled posts that were put up on Tumblr. Or that she was following somebody and it became one of her posts. That's a feature that people sometimes use. Most of these are actually postings by other pages, and you can confirm that if you want to. Tumblr is extremely unfriendly to archiving or looking through things. Now, you can go through and look through months and stuff, and you can do that if you want to log in. This is the bruitdefond blog Tumblr page, and the last entry is right here. And again, it did one extra one there, and these are the reasons that you're going to see a set of listings of the time and date stamps when she last posted. And it uses the girl with the bob haircut for the icon for that one. Etherfields is the one that uses the smoke trail. And it says right here that it was done 27/7/12, which works out to 2012, July 27th. There wasn't anything else going on. She switched over mostly to Tumblr. And in this case, she was to nouvelle-nouveau, which is this one here. Now we go to belvedere, aka afineview blogspot, no posts. That's really it. It has a history on archive.org and archive today that shows that it had been archived, but that's literally it. I want to point out that Tumblr and many other web pages make it almost impossible to find out when something's been posted. It's very irritating. Anyway, this one is Twitter, and it doesn't do that. January 27th. 2013 is the last posting. That was while she was in LA, apparently. Now we're going to Formspring. Now this one was actually quite easy to find archives of, and was infuriating because it changed domain name from Formspring to another place called spring.me to something I can't even track down. You can have fun with that. Anyway, last posting here says, as of 2012, January 3rd, 4 weeks ago, because last Tuesdayism is so infuriating when you're trying to look up stuff. But anyway, 4 weeks ago, well, a month before that, so it was like 2011. In fact, other postings, if you dig them up, show 2011 as well. So she hadn't been on there for a while. This is the new updated version. As of 2013, it showed a time and date stamp over here of January 15th on 2013. So the thing is, these are responses and conversations with not necessarily her communicating. So I'm not exactly sure how the website worked. And then it turned into new.springme and then obfuscated people's usernames and made it impossible for anything to archive. And the photo album just has a picture of her with the bob haircut like that. Again. And now we get to the live account that most people already know about. This is the Instagram account she had. These are the last two postings. And again, just like all the other websites, when you go there, it doesn't necessarily give you a decent idea of what's going on. Now, when you come here, most of the time it won't let you see all of the pictures. There are 37 posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Yes, it accidentally let me see her entire Instagram account. I can't archive anything because the website is so absolutely, it's not aggressive, it's borderline viral. It's like a virus. Elisa Lam.L.L. and of course, moules Marie. But anyway, I don't know what these are referring to. It looks mostly like French language references. This is a place she visited. I think there's a picture of her in there, but I don't know. And these are pictures she took out of the window, probably somewhere where she was staying in LA. Very likely. These are the two ones that you hear about. And yes, if I click them, they won't open because, again, Instagram is incredibly aggressive about not letting people archive it, not letting people find it in some cases, and making it just all around a pain in the ass dealing with it. Anyway, I'm just going to scroll through it pretty quickly. She apparently had a pupper. She was into F. Scott Fitzgerald, several books. She made some great Gatsby references. Seems like a pretty ordinary lady. Nothing on any of these pages are indicating anything other than she had problems sleeping sometimes. This is her self-portrait with a camera in front of her, which there's no point in putting it up. I'll leave a link to this. I mean, you should be able to dig it up if you log into Instagram. I'm just not willing to go through that right now. I'm just supposed to be archiving and observing. She was into shoes, fashion subjects. There's the dog again. And this is another older image from somewhere else here. Standard pictures of lattes. She apparently played Crash Bandicoot. And yeah, that's about it. Again, I'm going to repeat this. Instagram is a really, really horrible place to try to find things. Just saying. So anyway, that's the information I was able to get. Look down below in the description for archive links, almost exclusively. The longer links, even if they are in a bad order, will be put at the bottom of the page because they're going to be mangled by YouTube and Google's need to screw up any kind of link. And you can also just go here to Elisa Lam Blogs, blogspot.com. It still exists, and there are the files. It only has one entry, and it's just a listing of the information I found as well. And that was posted a long time ago, but again, like a lot of websites, it doesn't tell us when it was posted for some reason. Hopefully this has been useful to you, and if you are trying to figure out what happened to her, again, I'm going to repeat this. She's no longer with us because of an accident. And there's no mystery about how she got on top of the building or how the tank tops weren't open. The business that ran, the people that ran the hotel did not want to acknowledge that they made basically a safety error and left things able to be opened. If she'd simply gone on the roof only and went up only the fire escape and didn't find an open cistern, she probably wouldn't have had anything negative happen and still be with us.